Fundraiser fatigue is being felt following President Biden's star-studded New York City event last week that took in more than $26 million. And President Trump is holding a major fundraiser on Saturday at his Mar-a-Lago estate in Palm Beach, Florida, and another in Atlanta next week as Georgia shapes up to be a major battleground state. Joining us now, we have former Georgia Senator Kelly Loeffler, who's the founder of RallyRight, a new tech company that aims to elect conservatives. Senator, it's good to have you this morning. You're one of the hosts of next week's Georgia fundraiser that I just mentioned, but you have warned about donor fatigue. What are you seeing?
Well, Markie, great to be with you this morning. Look, it's a whole new ballgame here for Republicans. Democrats have had their nominee for 3 years. We got ours 3 weeks ago. So we're energized and ready to go. It's a whole new ballgame because not only is there a great fundraiser here in Georgia next week, but there's one in Florida that I'll be at this weekend. So look, the fundraising is going to far exceed what Biden is going to end up doing because now the party is coming together. The country is coming together around President Trump. They see what's going on, and they don't just see it in the data around fundraising, frankly. They see it at the grocery store, at the gas station. And we see it in polling every day, where the more the Biden campaign spends, the further behind he gets, the more his coalitions are fraying, and the bigger the coalition that the Trump campaign is building grows. And why is that? Because Americans are confronted with adversity at every turn and unprecedented risks, not just across our country now, but across the world. And that just didn't happen under President Trump. He put America first.
Yeah, and talk about just, when you warn of that donor fatigue that we mentioned. I mean, obviously people with deep pockets have been giving, but have those, millions of small dollar donors, have they been asked for too much for too often?
Well, look, we just came through a contentious 6-month primary on the Republican side. We don't anoint our nominee. We had a primary. That's been done for 3 weeks now. People are uniting, they're coming together. And frankly, a large dollar donor has the same vote as a small dollar donor. And that small dollar donor is incredibly important to this movement. I work with the grassroots every day. The energy on the ground is palpable. So again, as we're now into the general election, I think that primary situation where we had 6 candidates at least on the Republican side, those texts from 6 different campaigns, those calls, that's subsiding. And now we're getting very focused on beating Joe Biden because nothing is uniting this country like pushing back on Joe Biden's radical agenda and the elites that are backing this agenda. And you see the contrast, the split screen where President Trump is comforting families that are victims of the Biden agenda while he rubs elbows with them in New York. While Biden is in New York with Lizzo and Obama and Clinton.
And what about Trump being in New York for his court cases? I mean, the upcoming court cases, how do you see that impacting donations, Senator?
Well, look, it's not just donations. It may fuel donations, certainly, but the American people see right through this agenda. Not only have they weaponized the media, they've weaponized our justice system against the leading political opponent of the sitting president of the United States. They've weaponized social media. Americans are frankly tired of it. They want someone who is focused on lifting them up, their family, providing opportunity, rolling back this 20% increase in prices that we've had under an out-of-control Biden administration with the Green New Deal, endless ESG, DEI initiatives that don't respond to the needs of everyday voters, while the border's wide open and we have over 160 illegal immigrants coming across that are on the terrorist watch list. So that's what voters want a president to be focused on. That is President Trump. He will fight for the American people and put America first.
We'll see what all of these different campaign events over the course of the next week that you're also involved in have in store and what those final tallies in terms of donations look like. Senator Kelly Loeffler, thank you so much for joining me this morning. Appreciate your time. Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.